who are paying zakat, those who are performing privilege. Allah says, your reward remains intact because Allah is always intact. This introduction of today's sermon is pointing at nothing but al-amana wal-rihasa fil Islam. It is pointing at trustworthiness, trust and leadership in the religion of Islam. If you do it well, wa'adun is waiting for you, is awaiting you. If you do it roughly, wa'idun is awaiting you as well. So you are at liberty to choose for yourself whatever you want for yourself on the day of Qiyamah. Those who obey Allah will be expecting wa'adun on the day of Qiyamah. Those who disobey Allah will be expecting wa'idun on the day of Qiyamah. New ministers were selected, not elected, to form a new cabinet of the present administration. It is worthy of jubilation. It is also worthy of being sober. It is something of joy. It's also something of sadness. Yes, the families will rejoice with the chosen ministers. Alhamdulillah, my brother has been chosen as one of the ministers of the present administration's cabinet. Everybody will congratulate him or her. They will be happy at least one of our king's men has a say in the present dispensation. He will be happy for himself as well that I am recognized, I am verified. Whatever I say, it comes from it. In another way around, you can only congratulate yourself and be happy in totality when you know what will become of you after devotion. You must be sure of what will become of you when you are given the position as a minister of all the ministries in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How far have you gone about your ministerial appointments? As a Muslim, you are representing us. What have you done? How have you represented us? You are not only representing Muslims of Nigeria, you are representing the Holy Prophet Muhammad. You are becoming Safirun Nabi, an ambassador of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. Whatever you do, the non-Muslim will say, I am not surprised. That is how their prophet is. Those who are watching you, they have become your watchdog if you don't know. I mean, the non-Muslims. I am not surprised. That is how Muslims behave. How do you want him to behave himself? Is he not a follower of that man called Muhammad? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Saf, وَقِفُوهُمْ فَإِنَّهُمْ مَسْئُولُونَ. Allah says, on the day of Qiyamah, none of you will pass free, will go scot-free. We must stop you and ask you questions. وَقِفُوهُمْ, and stop them. إِنَّهُمْ مَسْئُولُونَ. They have questions to answer to you. I ask Allah at this point, subhanahu wa ta'ala, to guide our leaders around. Don't forget, I am one of the leaders. I have questions to answer as well. I am not free from all I am saying. You also need your prayer. In Allah to be lost. In Allah وَإِنْ الْقُرْبَى وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ يَعِظُكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. In this singular ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has explained three of his rules. We are all conversant with it. We say it every Friday, every tomorrow. In Allah وَالْإِحْسَانِ وَإِيتَاءِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى وَالْقُرْبَى. These are the الله وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي. These are the three don'ts of Allah. Let's do away with it. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم واغفر لنا وارحمنا إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. This is a new era where NASFAT worldwide is celebrating another icon who has been emerged as one of the cabinet of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to achieve the success having made by President Muhammadu Buhari. With me is the former governor of State of Osun, Ogbemi Rauf Aregbesola, who shall share with us the experience having emerged in this ministerial position and to tell the worldwide NASFAT what they feel in him having this position. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We thank Almighty Allah for His grace and mercy because He deserves all adoration, He deserves all commendations, He deserves all praise. So we thank Almighty Allah, who must be praised forever for the benefit He has given us and the joy of this position. As we're thanking Him, we thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, for deeming us fit to be with him in the administration of Nigeria as a member of the Federal Executive Council. We thank our members in NASFAT. I'm not just a visitor to your mosque. This might be my first time here, though, but I'm one of the foundation members of NASFAT, as I am presently a member of the Board of Trustees of NASFAT. So I'm home in NASFAT. It's my joy to associate with you here. And I pray Almighty Allah will support this branch and give you the strength to grow and grow and grow. Your mosque is quite ambitious. It's bigger than your membership. I pray that, yes, you have aspired for a huge mosque. May you have enough capacity to mobilize members to feed it up. I, through this medium, equally thank all Nigerians and Muslims and Christians, as well as members of NASFAT. Let us believe in Allah. Let us walk in His ways. Let us do all things that will ensure that human beings get from us the right respect, the right recognition, and the right appreciation of their humanity, where we are called to others all rights, all respects, all honor that we want for ourselves, a better, good, and conducive environment will be built for peace, progress, and prosperity. May we all live in the shadow of the blessing and grace of Almighty Allah. I pray that our nation will overcome the challenges that are facing her, and all of us will benefit from the elimination of those challenges.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Islamically, as Chief Imam, who observes sermon every Friday in a Jumat mosque, must always be conversant with current affairs. And we all know and agree with me, but there was an induction of the new cabinet of the present administration on Wednesday, where the new ministers were inducted. And this informed me to bring about the topic leadership and trust in the religion of Islam. Just to throw some light into what leadership is all about as far as Islam is concerned, and to let them know very clearly that what they're taking is all about trust. And Allah will ask about it, because it is something of significance in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The lives and properties of this country that are put under their custody must be properly managed. It's part of amana. They must be accessible, they must be available, they must be approachable, they must have listening here. They must always bear in their mind that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will question their actions. Nobody questions Him, Allah, but He questions everyone. So if they bear this in their mind, they'll be conscious of what they are doing. So we want especially the Muslims among them to represent Islam well and know that they are ambassadors of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. So whatever they are doing, they should be guided by the book of Islam, Al-Quran, and the Sunnah of Rasulullah. And the other side of it is that the families, the brothers, those who are under them are the led. We should also be conscious of what we take to them as assistance, the kind of advice we give to them, this kind of discussion we have with them in order not to make them to go astray. Most of our discussion with them make them to fail at the end of the day. We should also be conscious of the way we deal with them, because Allah will ask them and will ask us as well, as far as leadership and amana is concerned in the religion of Islam.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Well, it is an honor, at least having him around. And like he has also mentioned in his own interview, he has been part of NASFAT. He's one of the pioneer member of NASFAT. And as of today, he's one of the BOT member of NASFAT. So it's just an in-house thing. That's the way I look at it, because it is part of us. Whether we like it or not, whether he's a minister or not, his minister is still a member of NASFAT. And always he has never at least stepped out of NASFAT since the inception, since NASFAT started. So Alhamdulillah, at least we appreciate God at least for nominating one of us as a minister. So, and for him coming around now, it shows that at least it also shows his commitment. And you can see that at least Almighty Allah at least also believe, at least for us to also be grateful to him. No matter where you are, at least you started from somewhere. So, and having known that, at least you should also continue to be part of that element that at least you are brought up from. So I think that is that. And for the sermon, at least it is very clear. You can also hear from the missioner. It is always important for us to continue to remind ourselves. The sermon is not something that is new, but at least Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that at least we must continue to remind ourselves, because human beings, we are so forgetful, especially for those of us that we believe we are leaders. Once we are there, we abrogate more power to ourselves. Don't come. I don't my security. Don't allow them to come to me. And the sermon is clear. Like, at least don't make yourself inaccessible. Be accessible. But I also spoke about the issue of we that we are being led. At least don't let us distract them. Let's tell them the truth. What can add value to humanity? At least those are some of the things. Don't let us be self-centered, be selfish. That no, it's my brother. I have to make billion now because he's my brother. All those kind of things. At least we should always continue to remove all those kind of attitude in our life, so that at least the country can grow. The masses is what is important. What are they able to deliver? At the end of the day, what improvement, what value are they added? And that's why, for every Muslim that is a minister today, is representing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that is what people will be saying, see the Muslim, what have they achieved? So at least we know that at least the ultimate of all is to add value, positive value. And that is what is